How would you like to generate 13, 15, $20,000 a month or more in new business? Not just any business, but solid leads that get you more jobs for your electricians every month. In this video, I'm going to share real life stories like Bill Root from Root Electric, who averages $15,000 a month in sales generated by my team. It's the exact system I've used for dozens of clients, helping them to get more leads and sales over the internet. That's over $624,000 in revenue for his electrician business over the past 4 years. Now, today electricians have found services like Angie's List, Home Advisor, and Yelp were once really good sources of referrals, and then they were happy, but things have changed. Prices and cost to advertise keep going up and up. I guess when some of these services see that they're successful, they raise their rates. Many of my clients have told me they've received rate increases up to 60% when contract renewal time comes up. Now, we all want more business, but when you're paying for leads, you want to keep your costs as low as possible to maximize your profits, right? But some companies are actually losing money on these referral services because the cost per lead or sale has been skyrocketing. So maybe you've bit the bullet and continued to pay the higher prices for these services because, well, heck, they do work most of the time, and you got to keep your guys busy, your electricians and techs and apprentices. You've got to get more customers, right? There's work to be done. You need to heavy up service panel upgrades, recessed lighting, the whole house generators and surge protectors. You've got to have new customers coming in. But maybe you've been cutting back your spending on those sites and watching your leads and sales drop. You could be fed up with paying too much for those greedy referral services. Now, don't get me wrong, you want to have a good mix of referral and advertising sources. It's super important. You might want to keep using those services. Or maybe you want to drastically scale it back. Try something new, something that will get more leads and sales for lower costs. Before I go any further, you have to know that this is a proven system we're talking about, and that I absolutely believe that you can scale back on Angie's List and keep a steady flow of business coming into your electrician practice to keep your guys busy. I guess I should introduce myself. I'm Ralph Altman. I run a company called Smart Web Marketing, and we help service businesses like yours get more customers online by advertising your website and promoting your business so you can keep your electricians and techs busy all the time while saving you money compared to some of those expensive services like Home Advisors and Angie's List. Since 2007, we've generated over $2 million in client revenues. Now, you might already be doing something, advertising online, on Angie's List, on Google, on Facebook. You might have a great looking website. You may be doing well with some of your digital advertising, but electricians that we work with are always telling us two things. They say, Ralph, I love Angie's List, but they're taking too big a cut of my profits. And I'm paying thousands of dollars a month. I want to reduce my costs. Or they tell me, well, Ralph, we're doing things, but nothing is really working well enough or is cost effective enough to be successful. And I understand as a fellow business owner that labor costs and making payroll are always a struggle if you don't have enough business coming in. And I totally understand that a business that does not grow will eventually fail. We constantly are focused on more jobs, more leads, more sales, more referrals to keep your guys busy, because if you don't have new business coming in, you're going in one direction, and that's down. So keep your guys busy. Stop making Angie richer and look for a better way. If you want a predictable system that's going to get you new business and keep your guys busy and stop making Angie richer, I'm going to share with you what we call the TDMS. It's the Total Digital Marketing Strategy. Is your business ready for this? Well, here's what it is. We're reducing costs on things like Angie's List. We're looking everywhere for new clients online, not just Google. This is a proven system that's used by our clients to get leads, sales, and referrals. Now, if you're ready for this, 3 questions. Do you want more business? It's okay if you don't want more business. Many business owners are happy with the way things are. But if you're still watching this video, you probably want more business. Now, can you handle more business? I don't know. Do you have enough people answering the phones, replying to emails? Do you have enough guys on the payroll, enough electricians, enough techs? Can you handle the new business? And are you willing to try something new? It's okay if you've tried other methods before, but understand our TDMS system really works well. So ask yourself if your business is ready for this. If you said yes to the three questions and you want a predictable way to get more business on demand and reduce your costs on those high price services like Angie's List, then you're going to love what I'm about to share with you. There's two types of electricians we work with. Usually they're either frustrated by the Angie's List costs and or they're advertising online, Google, Facebook, they're doing poorly, they're not getting enough business. Bill Root's done really well with us. He generates from $13,000 to $20,000 a month using our system. He's cut his Angie's List costs and is very happy with the results. This total digital marketing strategy is going to target customers who are ready to buy now. It's using ethical, honest marketing techniques. It's based on proven results, and it'll work with any electrician business in any part of the US and Canada. Now, I've noticed there's three categories of businesses in the electrician industry. There's what I call the flailers. The flailers have no organized marketing plan. They are sitting around waiting for referrals and hopeful that the phone will ring. The new business comes in dribs and drabs. The second category I call the ups and downs. They've got some things that's working okay. The business is inconsistent, but there's too much downtime. Their guys are sitting around with not enough to do all the time. Third category, I call them the Angie haters. They love the referrals, hate the cost. They're getting a decent amount of business, but they like to minimize their referral service business. A lot of them are price shoppers, coupon clippers, tire kickers. What category are you in? Are you a flailer? Are you an up and downer? Are you an Angie hater? Maybe some combination of all three. Now, if I told you that your electrician company could get $13,000, $15,000, $20,000 a month or more in new business, would you be willing to try something new? And by the way, if you're one of the people who none of the above applies to you in the three categories and everything's going great for you, congratulations. Sorry I can't help you today. But if you're still watching the video, I'm pretty sure you're looking for something to help you lower your costs, keep your guys busy, and grow more business every month, right? So, but just in case you think you've tried it before, we really know who your customer is and where to find them. Back in the old days, you used to advertise in the phone book, and that's how customers would find you. They'd look under E for electricians, and they'd call you up, and it was very easy, and that was one of the only places people would find you. It was very simple, but the internet, of course, has changed everything. Now, people still use the phone book, but most customers are Googling or searching online. And can they find your business when they look online? On Facebook? What about when they visit some of their favorite websites? Do they see your company's ads or do they see some of your competitors? So our goal is to make sure that everywhere your potential new customers are on the internet, they find your business and in a big way. Because let's face it, if your customers can't find you on the internet, you might as well close it up now. Give up. The future's now. The future's the internet. And if you're not online, it could be said your business doesn't even exist. Now, you already know the internet's essential to promoting your business. So let's talk about how you can get a good system for getting new clients starting today. There's only two things that matter to get more clients. You got to know where to find the potential customers, the internet, right? And then having a system in place that captures those new customers. You might already be running some ads on Google or Facebook or Angie's List or Yelp. You might have tried doing some of this yourself. You might have tried paying somebody to do it. But in fact, this is pretty difficult. And what it comes down to is if you've done this before, There's a lot of amateurs in the digital advertising business. There's a lot of foreigners. There's a lot of companies that just aren't good at it. The successful people in our industry really drill down and specialize on a niche. Our niche is working with electricians, and this system has been customized and developed to work for electricians. So we want to promote your company across multiple locations online, go to where your customers are, and pull them over to your website. Now, remember when I said you needed two things to succeed? Well, I'm going to add a third thing, because you need to know where to find the customers, internet. You need to have a system like the TDMS, and you need to hire the right business partner that can implement that system. And of course, I'd like to recommend our company, Smart Web Marketing. But our clients do love our results. Bill Root has some nice things to say, and I've been talking about the results that we get for him. Chris Jones had some really nice things to say. I like how he talks about getting more bang for our buck, and I appreciate that they recommend us as a knowledgeable internet marketing expert. Christian has some great things to say too about how easy we are to work with and how we are paying attention to the allocated budget. As a fellow business owner, I do appreciate the fact that budgets and ROI and return on investment are extremely important. Now, if your electrician business is ready for this, it's ready for the TDMS, then ask yourself, are you getting leads from referral services like Angie's List and Home Advisor, but you're frustrated by the cost and you want to get less expensive leads? Maybe you're advertising online but getting enough business. Maybe you're even advertising offline and you're doing yellow pages and coupon clippers and newspaper ads, but it's just not working either. Remember, the only two things that matter for your business is you generate enough business to keep your guys busy and that you reduce those costs from those expensive referral services. Our system will find you the customers that are ready to buy. We're using ethical techniques, proven system, works with any electrician. Talked about how well it's worked for the Roots at Root Electric. And by now you're probably asking yourself, how can I get the total digital marketing strategy? Here's how it works. We're focused on a specific custom tailored strategy to help you do more. The first step, it's a breakthrough strategy session. You book it in the link below the video. You complete a short survey. The survey is necessary so we can determine how we can generate the results you're looking for and show us that you're ready to step up and commit and take action and do the work. Once you get the survey back, I'll review it and reach out to you, and we'll start working together to figure out what you want, how to make it happen in the fastest time possible. And it's usually about a 30 to 45 minute call that we'll do. And at the end of the call, one or two things will happen. You'll either be a fit and we'll extend an invitation to work with us as one of our clients, or if it's not a good fit, that's okay too. No hard feelings, no obligation. And yes, it'll only take about 30 minutes, and I'll help you identify what you've already got, what's working, and then talk about strategies that we can dramatically grow your business. Now, who is the TDMS for? It's for business owners and partners who have a successful company. They really want to grow their business. They're willing to have skin in the game. You understand there's investments that have to be made to grow your business and take it to the next level. And working with us as a client, it's not cheap, it's not free, but most of our clients are going to make back their investment within the first couple months, and will want to stick with this long term because they see results. Now, who is this not for? If you're a new business or a startup, you're probably not ready for this yet, but talk to us in a year. If things are disorganized or understaffed, you don't have enough electricians, you don't have enough people answering the phone or emails, again, Don't do this now. Wait until you're organized. If you're happy with the way things are now too, the way it is, of course, don't bother doing the TDMS. Or this goes back to being disorganized. If you're not on top of tracking ad sources for your new business, then you're not knowing not what works for you with your advertising. So really important that you are tracking your advertising. So if we know that we're a good fit, this is a good thing. That's why there's an extensive process we do with this video and the interview we'll do with the strategy session. If we can't work with you, we'll be 100% upfront. We may suggest somebody else or an alternative. We're just looking for those who are a good fit. Either way, you're going to get a really valuable breakthrough strategy session. You'll get new clarity about where you are with the business. We'll talk about the exact steps to break ahead and get into a higher level, more cost-effective level of getting you new business. Now, just go ahead and book this free breakthrough session soon, because we're only doing 2 new clients per month, and we're only working with clients that we know that we can generate results and good ROI on. And it's a very intensive process that we do to onboard our clients and to get things working. So with that being said, I invite you to book the session, complete the survey, and follow the instructions on the next page.